Clash of Clans on my eye. As you can remember from the last episode, if you guys seen it, we're currently in a war with a 26 streak war clan, and we were currently on an 18 streak ourselves. And I'm just going to show you guys the results of that, and then talk you guys through a little bit of war strategy and how you approach the war with the Hog Rider attack. It is slightly different to the Legend League attack. The Legend League attack, you're kind of guaranteeing yourself 2-star and 90% sort of plus every time. That's kind of what you're aiming for. With the war attack, you're looking for just a straight 3-star. You're looking just to perfect the war in order to win. So I'm going to talk you guys a little bit through that now. First of all, let's assess the league. We are currently third in the UK. And we are currently 579th in the world. So our warlord, as you can see, we beat God of War, who were on the 26 war streak quite comfortably. I expected better of them guys, to be honest with you, since they were on the 26 war streak. However, we're here to talk a little bit about strategy today and scouting. So normally in the Legends League, you would deal with a queen, you would deal with a clan castle as always, and then you would start your hogs straight into that town hall, just to ensure the 2 stars. However, as you can see, that king is guarding the town hall, and that king will just follow your hogs around the whole raid and will be in a complete pest. And no doubt there's going to be skeletons, the skeleton traps in and around this area, and they're going to follow you around the whole raid as well. So in war, you attack a little bit differently. You can come up with a better plan. But in Legends League, you kind of, you play with the odds a little bit more, and you come in to get that 2-star guaranteed and make sure you get enough so you can clean the edges to get the 90%. But in war, we're looking for the 3-star every single time, so we don't do that. So to scout this base, we decide we are going to drop Ice Column and Pecker on each of these open structures in order to form the funnel for our siege, which will be dropped in this 3 o'clock corner, and that will track straight towards the town hall, and it hopefully will open up the spaces for the queen and the clan castle. Now, you know that your kill squad is going to come in here, and these buildings are going to be gone. So since your hogs target defensive structures, and you know that these structures are going to be gone, you know that your hog riders, if you start here, have nowhere else to go but to continuously track forward towards our town hall. And that's what we want, because we don't want that king following us around. So while you're scouting, visualize what your kill squad is going to achieve, and once you realize that your kill squad will have taken down, these structures here, you can make a plan for your hogs. How is your hogs going to track towards the town hall? But we know these are going to be down, so we know the hogs have no choice but a path forward towards the town hall. So let's play through, guys, and see what I'm talking about. So here we go. Cut either side with the siege coming through the middle, and the hero should come behind. There it is, guys. So at this point we're just waiting. We're making sure we get that queen, and we're waiting for that clan castle to trigger. Now we have 2 poison spells. They are technically both for the clan castle, or maybe one for skeletons, but it can be used on that queen as well. And right here, we're going to use it on the queen, because she's trapped behind the wall, and we don't have access. And she's very powerful, and she's going to kill that king in 5 or 6 shots, even if we pop the ability. But if you drop the poison spell on her, she literally becomes a duck. She's useless. So drop that poison spell on her if required. And as you can see, cuts have been made nicely. This entire side is down, so even if once we start our hogs, they're going to have no choice but to track forward towards the town hall. So we actually start our hogs ahead of the clan castle being activated. And a couple of things, guys. So with your heal spells, obviously you always want to be healing over splash and high defensive HP structures. So your Infernos, your Eagles, your Expos, they're the things you need to be using your heal spells over. And you need to keep an eye on the Eagle. If your hogs are stationary, you need to put a heal spell down regardless what they're over. Because if your hogs are stationary, that Eagle will obliterate your hogs. If your hogs are moving, then you don't have to worry as much because your hogs will survive. So just bear that in mind, guys. So the heal spell is down. As you can see, the poison spell is dealing with the clan castle nicely. So we're just healing up as we go. Now the clan castle, the town hall actually activates on its own, which it does after a certain amount of time. So at this point we could just drop our earthquake, taking some HP off that, and as many defensive structures as possible in and around that area. We're hoping our warden's going to catch up. And there it goes, guys, the ability goes. It doesn't catch all the hogs, but it catches enough. And we still have 2 heal spells left. So, as you guys can see, we were right about the skeleton trap. So if we came in here, which for a standard Legend League attack, we would have had the king and these skeletons following us around the whole raid, which would not have been good for our hogs, and it would have probably run out of 2-star. But because it's a war attack, and we have time to actually scout, and we get multiple attacks this day, so it's not as important, you can't afford to fail. So you do approach it differently compared to the Legend League attack. So I hope that helped you guys, like kind of visualise what you need to do. And yeah, as you can see, it runs out a real comfortable 3-star. So I'll show you guys one more. Oops. No, I'll not show you the same one again. I'll spare the deja vu. So here we go. So this is base 1. Now to scout this base, normally once again, if it was a Legends League attack, I would just come straight in at the town hall, just to make sure we kind of get that town hall. But as you can see, it is really heated. You're going to come through the king, you're going to have the queen pounding on you from behind the town hall, and no doubt your siege is going to activate it. And then the clan castle is coming out, and you're going to probably have to deal with the queen, the king, the skeleton traps, and the clan castle all the time while that town hall is just absolutely destroying you. So the plan here will be to come in from this side over here. We're going to make cuts by dropping ice golem onto here, onto the auto tower, and a P.E.K.K.A behind, and then ice golem and P.E.K.K.A across on this side to make the cuts with the siege in the middle. We're going to put the heroes slightly more onto this side in order to trigger that clan castle, but we're hoping the siege is going to come straight through and get to that town hall. Now I normally tell you guys don't watch the kill squad too long, get on with your hogs, but with this kind of base you're going to have a plan and a backup plan. So the plan is that the kill squad will get the town hall and the clan castle. However, if it does not, we will start our hogs next to the town hall in order to get that town hall. If the kill squad does get the town hall, we are going to start our hogs in the top corner, because we know that the kill squad would have already destroyed this side. So we know that our hogs will not get lost. They will just track forward and we'll be able to heal them nicely. But if we're forced to start down here, then our hogs are probably going to split up here and the healers are going to be all over the place. So we have multiple plans just in case, so we'll see how it goes. So if you guys keep note of the time, 2 minutes 56 this raid lasted out of the 3 minutes, only 44 seconds left. Bit of a movie style ending. So as I said guys, P.E.K.K.A golem whizzies, siege through the middle. And the Teslas pop up, which is good news to us. Less things for our hogs to go through. So we're just waiting for the clan castle to be triggered at this point. And here we come, the 2 dragons, so we get ready to poison them. We get the queen inside the poison spell as well, which turned out to be useless, as she died before she became unfrozen. And as you can see right here, guys, this Pekka is bound to activate that town hall and just walk away. So we're a little worried at this point. However, we see our king coming in to save the day, and we have full faith in the king to get the enemy king and that town hall. So we're going to start our hogs in the top corner. Also keep in mind, one poison spell does not get rid of them dragons, so we are relying on that queen to step across and deal with us. So in come the hogs, and if you guys remember, if it's not going towards the town hall, we want to use our ability as soon as possible. So as soon as these hogs get inside the ring, we are going to activate it and save our heals for later. So perfect timing there. As you can see down here, the town hall goes down. So as you can see, guys, as we were talking about before, we knew our hogs were going to have an easy path once this side was down. So we're just going to heal the big group of hogs over the splash towers. Thankfully our queen just dealt with the one dragon, there's still one more going. We still got 4 heal spells once again, guys. Over the multi and the splash tower and the high HP defenses. Now this dragon, this is usually real bad news for you guys if you don't deal with the clan castle. This is usually a 2-star raid at this point. But we have a lot of heal spells left. Another heal spell goes down. And we have a lot of hogs left. And we're kind of cursing at this point because that dragon's just roaming around. And we're thinking, well, he's going to kill enough hogs so that we can't actually clean up. We've got one Wizzy in the bank, and the plan is that once the hogs start clearing these sides, to try and use that Wizzy to get rid of that dragon. However, we will see. We use the goblin as distract, and we're even going to use this barb just in case the dragon turns around and starts attacking the Wizzy a bit early. So the Wizzy finally locks on the dragon, and whew, real close battle there, and annihilate each other. Now coming up here is what the clan people call the Mad Eye split. So we get really lucky here. This seems to happen in a lot of my raids, and I'm going to tell you guys a trick and a secret which, you know, only a few of my clan members know. Is that when you need a split and the time is really cutting fine and you're really relying on the hog split, it's all in the hips, guys. You guys got to shake on hips and then hogs will split. Trust us. So, as you see, guys, one hog just moves away in order to clear out of this particular side. And without that one hog, we would have run out of time. Because as you can see, these particular hogs end over here. And there's no way in 4 seconds they would track from the builder hut across to the barracks. So we got really lucky there, guys. So that's brilliant. But that's the Mad Eye split, and it's all in the hips. Okay, you heard it here first. So there you go, guys. That was a 26 streak clan destroyed by the Jokers. We are currently on a 19 streak right now, and our current war is pretty much done for. I mean, these guys got a really unlucky draw. They should not be facing us, and we will easily perfect these guys. It's not particularly worth showing you because they're really weak bases. I mean, these guys should not have ever been drawn up against us. So unlucky for them. Good news for us. So there you go, guys. I hope that helps, and you guys learn a little bit about war scouting compared to Legend League scouting. Thanks, guys.